Hey everybody, Mill Guy Bry here. Welcome to another YouTube video. Not 100% sure what we're going to get up to. I got some milling to do. Yeah, I got lots to do. Kilns unload milling to do. Probably do some milling today. I'm behind on some orders. But first we have to go upright the signs I built a few videos back, or one of them. When I put them up, Brad was like, way in the bottom. I said, oh no, they'll never blow over. Not with that kind of foot base on them. Well, it's pretty crazy winds kind of yesterday afternoon into last night, and I was wrong. It blew over. So hopefully he hasn't noticed. I'm sure he's going to be driving by them soon, but maybe we can get him up before he drives by, and if we can, he won't know until he watches this video. So till then, it's our little secret. But yeah, Merlot was warming up. I got a chain. Whip over there. Get her done. Oh, he caught us. Remember when I said, oh, you don't need weights on the bottom of that. It'll never tip over.
Oh, wow.
It's not broken or anything.
No. I thought maybe your screws would have anchored it down.
I seen that. Oh, yeah. Well, it was freaking crazy winds last night. So.
That was bad winds last night.
Well, actually, let me set this up. So, sign is back up thanks to the Merlot. I think we're going to put some paving stones on the bottom of that. Over here, show you kind of updates on the progress of what will be our new storefront. I think last video I left off, I was right about there. Brad did some work there, and then I spent a lot of my day yesterday filling stuff in. I got a box made around this pressure system. Basically, I got to do this corner. And then I think that's going to be it for the pine. No official date on opening, but we'll keep you informed. Now, I'm going to go back to the yard, and I don't know if I'm going to be back over here working on this, or if we're going to be milling. I have to get some milling done either today or tomorrow, so you'll be along for the ride either way. So let's lock this place and get out of here. So that was the little pine order. Gonna give that gentleman a call. Then I got a hardwood timber to do, and then I think I'm gonna go back and work on a storefront probably the rest of today, maybe get it done. Then we're going to start getting this thing ready to hook on to that thing to mulch things, which should hopefully start mulching things next week. So back to the sign. Each corner, put a concrete block. Hopefully that keeps it from blowing over in the next tornado warning. I'm sorry, I left you guys in the truck. I didn't bring you with me. This is what I've been doing. Building a box. There's a pressure tank water system back here, so built the box, slide that in, cover all that up. You know, probably set a whole bunch of stuff on top of it, and that's when you'll need at the pressure system. But yeah, gonna start on that. Got this corner left. I have about an hour left of my day till I have to get out of here a certain time today. But yeah, not much left. This will go pretty quick. So that is where we're leaving it today. It's 4:30. I gotta get out of here, or I would have just stayed till 5:30. I don't know, would have got it completely done. Would have been close, but back at it first thing in the morning. So it is now Thursday. Spent all morning working at the new storefront. All the pines done. I didn't take any video because this phone had no battery, and I plugged it in, and then the electrician showed up and cut the power to do a bunch of work. So had no power, no charge, no phone, no video. But we're back online. Not online, I guess, but and this is what we're gonna get up to for at least the last couple hours. I got a quote I gotta get to in a couple hours for mulching, actually. Tracks. Clean the tracks, grease the machine. I wanted to lift the front of the cab, vacuum the front out. I'm gonna have to do that probably Monday. Got some milling to do Monday, but I think I'll have time to pull it off Monday because I'm back mulching again on Tuesday. So yeah, it's gonna be afternoon. Oh, and I also, well, actually I'll show you. Before I get into doing any skid steer stuff, I am replacing all the chains I use for the skid steer. The reason being is, if you look at these chains, like I inspect them all the time, every time I go to use them. And really there's probably nothing wrong with them. But if you get pulled over by the MTO, they got to be able to look on the chain. For example, you're going to see it. See that chain says RG7? They can actually look up the rating of that chain. And same with your hooks. 3/8 by G70. They can also look up the rating on the hook. They have to be able to see that. If they don't see that and they pull me over and they look at this old chain, and I go, well, geez, there's nothing wrong with it. And they're going to say, well, you're probably right. There probably is nothing wrong with it, but we can't identify the rating on it. Here's your ticket. So, yeah, all new chains, a couple new hooks. A couple of the other hooks are fine. Brand new last year and still really good shape. So, swap them out before I get on to tackling that. So all loaded up, wheel trocks are on the other side. This unhooked truck, I actually gotta go do another quote, mulching quote, Yeah, just gonna grab a little bit of fuel in the morning, a little bit of DEF. First mulch job 2025. So that is a wrap on this week's YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it. Next week's YouTube video, I think, is actually going to be a mulching video. So stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed it. Click like, subscribe, tell everybody, and yeah, we'll catch you next Friday.